Hi, I'm Matthias. I'm a PhD student at Heidelberg University, and I'm now at the end of the second year of my PhD, and I'm working with the ATLAS experiment, which is based at CERN. I always found that particle physics in special was actually quite interesting because it's like the most fundamental thing that you can think of. It always fascinated me to think about, okay, what's like the deepest model that we can get of nature itself. So I'm actually a data analyst. So my part is a lot of looking at data, validating if it's good or bad, and also doing simulations which model this data and then just to compare them overall. And therefore, the first thing I do in the morning is turning on the computer and just seeing if my jobs that I submitted ran through, and how the current status of the data is, and if we are actually taking good data or bad data. What I really like about my work is that it's not something that you just do on an automatic basis. I would say what I always have to do is to learn more and to actually think about, okay, what's the reason for the structures that I'm seeing right now? And I have to ask a lot of experts, okay, what do you actually, how can you actually explain this? And it's always a lot of understanding involved in my work. And I would say this is like what I really like, because I always loved to learn more about all of this. I would definitely say dark matter. Dark matter is just like the idea in general that we have a lot of matter around ourselves that we cannot see, like which doesn't interact with light at all. We know that this kind of matter exists just from astrophysics, but we did not find it yet in a detector setting. So we weren't able to make it ourselves, and we were not able to define any of its properties, just like we do with all the other particles that we can see in the ATLAS detector. And I think once dark matter is found, or some evidence for dark matter is found, this would be a really big step for particle physics overall. So in general, currently I'm working on like one analysis where we're trying to measure the mass of the W boson, which is just one of the many parameters of the standard model. And I hope that this analysis is going to be finished, of course, in 5 years. For me personally, I always have to say I love science, and I would definitely want to stay in science right now. And so right now, I don't know exactly, but the future will tell.